Your name is Jack. Imagine if your last name was Ingoff, then you'd just be jacking off. Speaking of jacking off.
Do you think that's appropriate?
Yeah, I do, because you're in comedy. And speaking of jacking off, I once saw an interview.
This is my family name that you're replacing with the joke about genitals.
I saw an interview where you said you have a porn addiction. So I wanted to talk about that on the show.
Well, I'm in recovery.
Yeah, no, so just to be totally honest with you, I am actually a recovering porn addict.
Oh, that's, like pornography, like...
Yeah, in recovery, though. So,
okay.
Cartoon, anything animated, really, like Rudolph, or like Disney, or...
Yeah, no, that's okay. We don't have to really...
So is it bothering you that there's kind of cartoonish looking, because I know it's cartoon porn.
So addiction's funny to you?
No,
do you
it's
do
not.
that a lot?
It's
do you
not
make fun
funny.
of people with addictions? I mean,
this
I
part's
just
really
said I'm in recovery. So it is hard for me to look at Renaissance paintings.
Okay,
it's porn adjacent.
Just look at me. Then don't look around.
I don't really want to.
Or you can just look at the ground. Oh, I meant to tell you, if you're uncomfortable at all throughout this interview, just push this button.
Okay, what is this gonna do?
Well, it'll just let me know that you're uncomfortable. Okay. I'm not really going to do anything different, but it's just good if we know.
Okay. Are you hearing it? Do you hear it when I do this?
No. Doesn't make a sound.
I feel uncomfortable right now.
It's just an aesthetic.
Okay.
All right, let's continue.
This is great. This is great.
Anyway, I wanted to tell you that I relate to you in your addiction because I was sexually attracted to Simba when I was a kid and I was in school. I drew this picture of him with just a giant, just an enormous penis coming out. And the teachers had to call my parents in and I had to sit down and talk to them and they're like, we're worried about Caroline thinking that penises are this large on an animal this small.
Right.
She's just setting herself up for disappointment one day. You know, she doesn't understand anatomically that you could not have a penis that large on that small of an animal. So it became a whole big thing in my childhood to learn about the true sizes of penises and to stop drawing them at school.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with that.
Yeah.
You know, I've obviously had many similar ones. It's kind of a tough subject for me to touch on.
Would you feel more comfortable if we started by doing a little cheek kiss, or?
I would do it with someone I respect for sure.
Okay. So me.
I'm spiritually French. I feel like I have a lot of connection with the French people. Like I've seen the Louvre. Like pictures of it.
Right.
Like on Instagram.
Are you regular white, or where are your ancestors from?
I feel like a special version maybe.
Awesome.
Like I am, but I deserve more attention.
You're exotic.
Yeah.
You're exotic.
Yes.
And I appreciate people who are exotic. There's so many people in the world today. There's just so many people. So anyone who's different and exotic is, they just stand out.
I'm always saying that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's awesome. That's awesome.
Is that funny?
So yeah, I think it's really cool. So.
You're just laughing. Why is that?
Yeah,
funny?
that's just the vibe of my show. It's very casual.
Really?
So yeah.
Do you think this feels casual?
Yeah, this is good for me.
It feels very
intense.
It doesn't feel stilted to you?
Well, you're not letting me get through my questions, so maybe that's why.
I don't understand. Do you want me on the show or not?
I want you on the show, but can you just shut for 2 seconds?
Okay, so I'll be silent.
Yes.
No, you talk.
No, I will.
You want to do a monologue?
Yes.
You have Shakespeare for us?
Yes,
today?
I wrote you a
go
joke.
Ahead. You're the actor. Go ahead. Yeah, tell the joke.
I'm thrilled that you're here.
Okay.
For the first time in my career, I'm sitting with someone who is truly an equal. Mm-hmm. You know, I was gonna say I forgot who even asked to do this interview, like if it was you or me.
Do you have like memory issues?
I just need to get through my intro.
It's fine if you do.
I don't.
I can read the questions.
I just need to get through my intro.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you're like really famous. Mm-hmm. And
unbelievably so.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
so you're like the lead on a TV show and stuff.
Yeah, it's the biggest one ever.
You and me sitting down together as two icons is really, really similar.
It's more like one icon, one internationally known icon, and you. And I mean, I'm grateful, you know, for your, like that you're alive and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, in the sense that I am of like, I have so much love for all humans.
Okay.
But don't really call us equals, right?
Us two sitting down together today is very similar to Putin and Kim Jong-un sitting down together to talk about how they're going to exchange weapons, how they're going to build a new world together.
I do see that
Yeah.
comparison.
Do you have any other major health issues you'd like to discuss?
I don't really see my porn addiction as a health issue,
Okay.
you know?
But just looking at you, I feel like you've got a few other major health issues going on.
Name one.
You look a little jaundiced.
Okay, I feel like that's a compliment in my business.
Okay. Are you taking care of it? Because I just want to make sure.
I'm actually sort of looking to look like sort of a starving French orphan from the 1700s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the more visible your cheekbones are, it's a
Is that
huge positive.
in
for
vogue
me.
right now? Mm-hmm. Are you going to get a procedure
Did you
done?
not know that?
I mean,
It's
I
kind of something
knew.
that,
I know.
okay,
I know what's like popular and stuff.
okay,
So doesn't
just
matter.
not that.
You are one of the lead actors on a show called LA Bread. What is this show about? Is it about not eating
I
carbs?
legally can't talk about it.
Oh. How real is acting?
For me, it's very real.
Okay.
You know, I'm a method actor, if you ever heard of that.
Yes.
So I embody a role, I become the person.
Okay.
Sometimes I lose myself in a person. So like when I did that sketch about having a porn addiction, I just went completely method for that for years, actually.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's how, then it triggered a real addiction in you.
Yeah, well, it's a tough thing that artists go through. you know?
Absolutely. Because I was going to ask you, do you think that the emotional burden you carry as an actor is the same as what real people who go through, say, a natural disaster are going through? Is it the same amount of suffering for you as the actor? More.
Yeah, because a natural disaster isn't mental, it's all physical. You know,
Yeah.
acting of course is physical,
Right.
but I'm sort of putting myself through a natural disaster in my mind voluntarily almost every day.
And that's what they say. They say suffering is in the mind.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, and some of us are strong enough to burden ourselves with it.
Yeah.
Have you ever read The Power of Now? Do you mind if I meditate during this?
Maybe at the end. Some people would say that you're appropriating other people's suffering for your own financial gain. Mm-hmm. What do you respond?
I probably wouldn't respond
Okay.
if someone said that to me.
Sure. How much money do you make on your show?
Oh, I sent you my deal before this.
I didn't look at it.
I did that so you could see how much money I make. So
Well,
you
the
would feel
link
comfortable.
actually took me to a porn website, so I thought it was an accident.
It's hard to keep track of the difference. It's just, you don't get it. So what's
No.
even the fucking point of
That's
explaining?
fine. I guess I was wondering, how many orphans do you know?
Now, I mean, the number's dwindling all the time.
Yeah. I know 9 personally,
Wow.
not to compare.
What are their names?
I don't want to talk about it for their privacy. It's HIPAA. So
Oh, it's a HIPAA violation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
Can you name one of them?
Jimmy.
What's Jimmy's last name?
I obviously can't tell you. I'll
Why,
tell
'cause
you
his
after.
parents are dead?
I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
Because people will go after him.
People are gonna go after Jimmy if you
Yes.
talk about him? What are
Yes.
they're gonna kill Jimmy?
Why do you think he's an orphan? He killed his parents. Let's keep going to part 2 of the interview. I want to do an acting exercise with you. I'm going to feed you a line or a
I normally
character.
charge for this.
Yeah,
It's
but
fine.
thank you.
This can be the charity.
Okay, great. So first, let's start with you're the first person to discover milking a cow.
Okay.
Show us how you figured it out. Wow. I feel like truly honored to have experienced that with you.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
I need it. Sorry.
Yeah, you just need a second. I understand.
It's a very emotional experience for Pierre.
For who?
Pierre, the first man to milk a cow.
Oh, right. You already invented a whole character for it?
Of course, yeah, I can't act without a backstory.
Right, okay. He had a hard life?
Yeah. He was an orphan.
Here's the second scene I need you to act out.
Okay.
You are Harry Styles. You slipped on stage and audibly farted into the microphone.
Yeah.
And now you have to re-pump the crowd up.
Sorry.
Awesome.
Thanks.
This is, it's a master at work. And that's what we're privileged to see today.
I know.
So
It's true. So
Helen Mirren once said that the best actors are dogs because they're so authentic. Are you a better actor than a dog?
I'm less truthful. Marlon
On the
Brando
count
said
of
that, by the
three,
way. It's a Marlon Brando quote.
it's not Helen
Do you know who
Mirren?
that is?
No.
Okay.
Marlo Brando?
Are you
Marlene
being
Brandish?
serious? Maybe don't bring acting quotes to me.
Do
if
you wanna
don't
share
know what
one?
they even fucking are.
On the count of three, guess my all-time favorite movie. 1, 2, 3,
Shrek
Air
the
Bud.
Third.
That is a good one too. You attended the People's Choice Awards. Is that more of a Make-A-Wish situation, or did people actually choose you?
It was a Make-A-Wish situation. Is that supposed to be a
So
joke? Or
sorry.
is that funny to you?
No.
Do you
But,
think there's something funny about Make-A-Wish kids?
well, there can be.
What could possibly be funny about that?
Just some people look funny. All kind.
Make-A-Wish kids look funny?
Well, just all kinds of kids look funny. It doesn't matter. I feel like the People's Choice Awards sounds like a very Nazi-inspired event.
I'm.
Choosing the best kind of people.
Is that your read on it?
People's Choice Award, which is the best kind of person? Let me guess. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Feels like kind of
Which
a
is why you were a
Rorschach
Make-A-Wish.
test situation, and you're just seeing a Nazi rally because of whatever is going on in your head.
Okay, which kind of
Where
person?
did you buy these slippers?
No, those came with the room. Okay, what is
I mean-
the worst kind of person in your mind? I mean, what kind of person is the worst?
wanna try that one again?
What kind of person is the worst?
Take a wild guess.
People near death.
No, probably people asking me fucking questions like that.
Okay.
Second place, people who give me Target slippers.
So basically both me.
Yeah, you twice.
Are you joking?
No.
Okay. Which
Why would I-
demographic do you think we should oppress?
So many to choose from. What about interviewers with no career?
Well, I don't know any. But yeah, maybe they should be oppressed.
Maybe it's time.
You once said that Imagine Dragons is the most oppressed group in America. Why?
Because they deserve it.
You think they're more oppressed than women, black people, orphans, cannibals?
You think
People who
cannibals
do
are oppressed?
incest? Yeah. Who gets
Unfairly?
Doesn't matter if it's fair or not.
It doesn't
Oppression
matter.
is oppression.
Okay. Are you an advocate for cannibal rights?
No, but I just think everyone should be treated equally.
Do you know cannibals personally?
No, but I would be okay with it. You recently attended the Young Hollywood Variety Party. How can I get invited?
Blackmail, probably, for you.
Okay. We should look into that for the next one.
Would be a good idea, I think.
Awesome. Have you been to the bathroom yet in here?
It's nice, I think.
Okay.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
We're on to our final piece of the interview. Some of your fans submitted questions.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go ahead and read those. The first one says, Jack, you once said that you agree with Matt Rife. Being attractive makes it difficult to be funny. But how would you know? Okay,
I actually think that's really disrespectful you said that.
it's not coming from me. This is from one of your fan accounts.
Okay.
It's at Jack Martin's Badussi Sweat 6969 420.
Yeah, well, okay.
Do you know that person?
I read that.
Okay.
I read Jack Martin's Badussi.
Badussi,
often.
not pussy.
That's what I said.
Oh.
You're not listening?
I just can't hear you very well. You're a mumbler. Okay, here's the second
It's called
one.
being grounded in your voice.
Okay.
I feel like I'm giving you acting lessons this whole time, and you're just not taking it.
I'm trying to absorb it. I'm trying to listen.
Where do you live, Utah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay.
All right.
How's the entertainment business out there?
It's not.
Right. You're gonna go back after this?
No. Maybe.
You're gonna stay in this building?
Yeah, this is my house.
You said you had it till 1:30.
You're embarrassing me.
Oh, sorry.
The next thing that your fan said is, people say that actors are dramatic and self-absorbed. At what point did you realize you had those characteristics and could become an actor yourself? This one's also from Jack Martin's Badussi Sweat. Actually, it looks like every submission I have is from that account. So it seems like you only have one
Oh, that's
fan.
a weird common thread.
Yeah. Is it your mom's burner account?
You think my mom's account is Jack Martin's Badussy Sweat 69?
69 420.
Okay. Every time you have someone in an interview, do you disrespect their family lineage?
No, I'm not.
So I'm the first one.
Yeah, this is your karma for not taking in any orphans. You're rich and famous.
You couldn't name a single orphan earlier in this interview. Do you remember that?
Because I don't want to HIPAA violate them. Do you want to violate an orphan?
Not at this time.
Not at this time.
Not at this time.
At another time you would?
Not at this time.
Yeah, you better not say on camera what time you want to violate an orphan.
We're done with this, right?
Do you want to say goodbye? Thank you for coming. Thanks
I'm
for
sorry, do I have
having
to
me.
keep fucking doing this?
No.
I mean, you said 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been 32 and a half, so.
Okay.